It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Chicago Bears. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Soldier Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Oh, now Moore going to get a chance to run. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
I see they still didn't fix the damn fatigue thing. Fucking liars.
Here's 3rd and 6. Fields changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Play action. It's Fields rolling to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
What up, Eric?
He's dropped at the 23.
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Appreciate the like, dude.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely contained. Because he's not about to do that shit on me all game.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This is caught. It's Boyd.
Yeah,
and
the
he'll be
47.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
46.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
Bro, I got fucking bumped.
First throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Moore, the man in motion. Now a first down throw, Fields.
I'm gonna shoot.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
my fucking ball, babe.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will take over possession.
My fucking ball, babe.
At the 44. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. To the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was
nah, I don't be on Ultimate Team. I been stop playing that shit.
On second down, here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it.
I been stop playing Ultimate Team like weeks ago. Cause it's too much work. Like I don't got time for that shit.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with his quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth.
Oh, fuck.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. After a one-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Yeah, I tried grinding, but it was too much for me. Like, it's gonna be hard cause like you ain't gotta like spend like no money or whatever. Cause my team like an 88,
Some might have
but
returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive.
I'm not gonna be able to do like what I could do on Rigs, you know, cause the shit that you could do on Rigs, you know, you're not gonna be able to do on Mike. Like throwing over linebackers and shit, cause they be having like linebackers with lurker and all that.
Kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now where they...
What you mean they get the 49ers?
At the 46. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Come on, then,
we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes
you talking about like you on a different team or like you talking about the linebacker itself? Yeah, because Fred Warner got, well, he got Lurka.
Here we go.
I forgot what else he got.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Moore, the motion man. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flushed out right.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
Give me that.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Second.
See, I was surprised I got there because I got caught up on the line somewhere.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. In motion right goes Higgins. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options.
I should have smart out that tight end
right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Oh, wow.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Okay, chill, bro.
Down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Chill, bro.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nigga tripping, dog.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Hey, you see that, huh? Nigga pitching it back and shit. Nigga really thought he was about to return there.
In the second half.
Chill out, bro.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
Like, niggas be doing them both.
Dropped at the 23.
It's fucking insane.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually
oh, good block, T. Good block, T.
He's on his way. Joe Mixon. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 77 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will find the end zone.
So weak ass off.
The lead moves up to 7.
Shit, I would have definitely closed that view to score it off of that. I wouldn't do that. I was definitely closing that.
Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right. So you're going to play me.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Fields now on second down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
Bro, I got a fucking piss so bad.
And that one was picked off.
Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to
I should have ran it.
the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have.
But I don't usually run the ball on third down. Like, well, it depends on where I'm at.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
You about to throw
Here's
another pick, though.
Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Read option. Here's Herbert. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Yeah, you see, he's not even doing that read option no more because he's seen that in right there. So you're not going to be able to do
it. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Damn.
And he will
fucking shot the gap and
down
everything.
Yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Herbert diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that goes for a gain of 31. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From midfield now, Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 50 yards. And the bank.
Oh, no, I can't hold it no more. I'll be right back.
Quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hold it for that much longer. I had to go.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Bro, that nigga's still fucking tired.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They've got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Now Fields. Complete to Mooney on the slant. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second down and 3. Herbert powering up the middle. And he works it to the
had him in the backfield,
right
bro.
at the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here comes second down. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Fields sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, my God.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
Where's my D-pad at?
From 17 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Santos now to add the PA.
That bitch probably was going to fake the field goal. Yeah, that's probably why you call it timeout.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
11. 12.
To throw, Burrow. Flush to his right. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Burrow. That's going to be caught. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on
I shouldn't have scored because you had one timeout left and he would have used it. I don't know. I feel like I scored a little fast. I don't know. You never know.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Fields.
Yep.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Flushed out right. He can't get him down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
There's one thing about Burrow. He don't fucking slide.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out.
What's your PSN, bro? Or you got a PlayStation or Xbox? Wait, what the hell? Oh. Oh shit. I didn't realize that was you. I'm about to turn my thing back on. The crossplay. Damn. 256 on phone. Hmm. Oh shit. I turned oh shit. Send my record bad head the trash Wi-Fi shit let me up. Yeah, I've been fucking sneezing like crazy. Like all day.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Right to the air is Jackson.
Oh,
the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bro. Yeah, give me a second, bro. I'm checking something real quick. I know my shit on. I know I did it. Just turn this on, bro. Last night. Hey, you might have to send me one, bro, cause it's not letting me send it for whatever reason. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, you got to send me one, bro. Oh, I just. Oh, yeah. I should be able to send it because you went online. Whatever. Let's see. Fatigue. Yeah, I'm turning fatigue off. All right. That's funny. Oh, I was just about to say it. I sent you in, right? Shit. Hey, what colors you wearing, bro? I wasn't even paying attention.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And running with power here. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Excuse me.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. First points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Lamar changing the play. Now it's Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Change it.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Get set. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow on first down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
Oh, good shit.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tyson Anderson there to get him down defensively.
DC ready?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down, Jackson dumps it off to Edwards. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. To throw is Jackson.
Oh.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
Damn.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones